Spicy audiobook recommendations. So first up, we've got The Web of Silence duet by Lee Rivers. Oh my God. I've only just started listening to Little Liar. This is a different cast to the first book. It is fucking next level. This is some of the best casting. This audiobook is amazing. Lee, you've knocked it down in the park. For those of you who aren't familiar with the story, I'm about to make you. This is a dark taboo romance that follows a guy named Malachi and his foster sibling. Who he's completely obsessed with. He's been in love with her forever. He was mute up until he was like, I don't know, what, fucking 20 something? I don't know. He was an adult. But she basically taught him how to do things in the bed, and they ended up, you know, rather enjoying each other's little porcupines. Next up, we've got Click by Brianna Michaels. This is spicy. This is spicy. I really, really enjoyed it. It's narrated in duet style by Gideon Frost, and Vivian LaRue. So the MMC in this book is a boudoir photographer. She's just broken up with her partner. She bought this photo shoot that she was going to do together with him. They're broken up, so now she's like, oh shit, what am I going to do? And he's like, just come in anyway, and we'll do it anyway. Little do either of them realize that they were both talking to each other on a little king cap the night before, and yeah, she spilt the beans that she's into primal play. Why am I doing that? Although I suppose 2 fingers is rather fitting, isn't it? Fuck. So she comes in, does the photo shoot, and I can tell you right now, the camera's not the only thing he ends up playing with. Yeah, he ends up tickling her titty tassels and admiring her vertical smile. Next up, we've got 2 Elodie Hart books. So we've got Audacity and we've got Unstitched. So these are both from different series, but they can be read as standalone. So Unstitched is MMF, which means they're sword crossing, and they're both, you know, sticking their in her pie. One of them's a suit daddy. One of them has a bi awakening, and Darcy's just a fucking legend. She just does whatever she wants, and I think she's really cool. Audacity has probably my favorite FMC that I've ever read. Her name's Athena. She earns a 7-figure salary working for a company named Seraph. So she's an executive assistant who's hired out to like billionaires, and she's basically there to not only assist them, but like assist them, if you know what I mean, with all of her holes. And then I'm going to recommend 2 Sadie Kincaid books. One of them is Joey. I was listening to this to and from my therapy sessions. Probably shouldn't have been. This is a brother's best friend. He ends up popping her cherry, and while he's like bottoming out into her, he also has a pierced pecker, and he like makes her count his piercings as he's going in. Broken is the first book in the Manhattan Ruthless series. It's a billionaire romance. This is arranged marriage of convenience. She's trying to get away from her knobhead of a brother, and she kind of sees this marriage as a ticket out of there so that she can then separate from him and support her younger sister who's in college. He's basically expected to pop out a bunch of kids and carry on the family legacy and just be super hot, and he is. And then, of course, I can't do this video without recommending Lights Out by Navessa Allen. So this is a really, really entertaining dark romance. It's a little bit on the lighter side, if there is such a thing. He's like a billionaire. He's part of this weird, like, I think it's like cybersecurity company. I don't know. He's a fucking weapon on the computer, basically. And he stalks the shit out of this chick. He posts like thirst TikToks with like, is it a helmet or a mask on or something like that? She's a big fan. And he ends up figuring out that she's a big fan of that. And he's like, oh, might have a crack at her. And he does what any gentleman would do. He installs cameras all over her house, including her bedroom, and he stalks the fuck out of her. So he's basically a modern day Mr. Darcy. Absolute bangers. Happy reading.